Okay, thank you so much, Chama Yure, my own coach and mentor. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for the value that you bring to the community. Thank you for your dogged consistency. Thank you for wanting everyone to win in this community. So, like I was saying, today we're going to have series of training. So make sure you have your writing pad and your pen, you know, so that you can all take, notes from what our educators will be taking today. So, Mr. Solomon will be running through some setting. He discovered some things yesterday concerning people that are not getting their tap to trade alerts and other settings. So he will be taking us on that. And when Solomon is done with the class, we'll have Xavier, head of education, come up and teach us trade management, risk management, and how to use trade locker because of the challenge that we are about to embark on, the evaluation test, for the elite package that is about to start from next week. So Xavier will be teaching us on how to, manage our trades very well, risk management, trade management. Because one thing is for us to call out trades, give you take profit, stop loss, required lot size to use. The next thing is for you to either maintain what we gave you or you go out of that parameters, you use another parameter. So, but if you over leverage, at the end of the day, you have yourself to blame, not us. But if you can stay on, the risk management and all that we'll be asking you to do, I think so. Xavier is going to take, that part. But for now, we'll be bringing up Mr. Solomon, a phenomenal leader, a fantastic trader, and an amazing leader with a heart of gold. Thank you, Mr. Solomon, for all that you do. Thank you for your dogged consistency. Thank you for all the value that you've added to the community and you're still adding to the community. Want to celebrate all that you guys are doing. We appreciate all that you're doing. We're not taking all this for granted. We know that out of your busy schedule, you take out time to want to make people win, to show people what is obtainable here. So we super celebrate you for all that you're doing. We appreciate you. We say thank you for all that you're doing. So if you're here and you can hear me, please, you can take it away from me.
All
Mr.
right. Good.
Solomon, are you here?
Yes. Yes, I'm here. Good morning,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Yes, good morning. I was just waiting for her not to add that phenomenon, so that I would just tell her to never introduce me again. Thank God, Chama, you really say. But at least thank you for adding the phenomenon. It's good. But again, keep learning, no. Let me do the next one so that you learn or record it or send you the recording. All right, thank you, everybody. It's another pleasure to be before you. So like she said, I'm not the main speaker for today. I will just be doing a brief, it's just an update that we discovered regarding people who haven't been receiving alerts. So do we have anybody like that? Because I think it would be nice if we even have someone like that who will just probably share screen and then we'll go through the troubleshooting methods. So consider this just like a troubleshooting methods, just for in case, just for maybe yourself or maybe any team member you have on the team who has not been receiving trade alerts. So do we have anybody like that on the call? Please raise your hand so that I'll just allow you to share your screen and then we'll do it practically and you'll see everybody will just take notes. There are basic things we'll just check out. So do we have anybody that way? Anybody not receiving tap to trade alerts, not receiving trade alerts or anything of such? Okay, good. We have Mr. Williams. All right, Mr. Williams, I'm going to ask you to unmute now. So please unmute yourself. While unmuting, kindly share your screen. Let me Okay, good. Let me just give you the host rights. Let me give you the right. Okay, so please, you can share your screen. Let's do it practically. I'll tell you what to do. So please, any other person with the issue, every other person, please pay attention because you may need to guide your own leaders and team members. Okay, about it. Okay, Mojishola said, I receive, but it comes late. So in cases like this, sometimes it's because your RAM memory is full. So I always say RAM memory is like the thinking capacity of your brain. If you congest it, it will not think straight. It will not think on time. So please, once in a while, again, I noticed that a lot of people don't reset their phones. It's ideal every at least once in two days, once in 3 days, restart your phone. It refreshes that thinking space and it allows you to be able to process well. Do you understand? Because it has what we call the RAM. RAM is random access memory. It's a temporary memory that it uses to store your phone. That's one. Another thing is, do not always leave your apps on. So, for example, when you open MT4, open MT5, open your Bible app, open a news app, open YouTube. When you're done, always swipe up to close it entirely. Do you understand? Swipe up. When you're done, you swipe up so that it will close the app entirely. If it doesn't close it, it will be running. And guess what? It uses part of that memory to keep it, to hold it down for you. So that by the time you open, it keeps you right where you left it before. You know, that's the advantage with smartphone. So, Sir Williams, we're waiting for you to share your screen. Share your screen so that I'll just give you the walkthrough of what you do. So, but I'm already giving them. So please take notes. These are the troubleshooting items you can do. One, make sure you restart your phone daily, at least daily or once in 2 days. It helps a lot, especially if you're using an Android phone. iPhone is a little bit more retainer. It has a little higher retainer than the Android. Android phone uses even more, if you ask me. It consumes even your battery because it wants to hold it for you. Okay, I think Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Williams, so please share your screen if you can hear me. Please share your screen so that we'll be able to walk you through.
Yes, I'm about to do that.
Okay. Okay, I can see that you join with two devices. So maybe you can disconnect one audio device from the other to avoid it from conflicting. So how you do it is scroll to the far right under your options, click on more, you'll see disconnect audio. Click on it to disconnect one of the audios. If not, we're going to have feedbacks. Okay, so we're still waiting for you. We don't intend this to pass 30 minutes. So please, let's try and be on time so that we'll be able to get done. Aha, good. All right, so I believe you've not been receiving alerts, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what you do for me is swipe from up to down. Swipe from up to down. Let's look at your control panel settings. Those little mini options you used to see. Swipe from up to down. Swipe your phone from up to down. No, this is your menu screen. No, okay, can you see that your battery column? Swipe it from up to down to access those other extra menu. Those good. Aha. All right, so scroll down, push again up to down from that device control. Push it down so that we get a full glimpse of your memory settings. No, you're going the opposite. Okay, good. So swipe from up to down again so that we have full. Aha, good. All right, so these are the things you should look out for. So first of all, you can see it's currently on sound mode, so it's okay. It should be on sound mode. If not, if it's on mute or vibrate, you will not receive it. You understand? That's one. Okay, so please
Okay.
swipe from left to right again. Let's see more of the options. So that's the first thing to take note of. Please make sure it's on sound mode. That is, it's on ring out loud, right? So please push from left to right so that we see the remaining options. Then another one that the other side. Good, okay. So can you also see that do not disturb is not turned on? So in some cases, if you turn on your do not disturb, it will not show you the alerts as well. So please, let's take note of that. So the first one I said is make sure it's on ring out, which is you'll see the little mic there, the little speaker. That's one. Then the second one is make sure do not disturb is not turned on. Okay, then the third one is go to your settings now. Let's go to your settings. Look at settings up by the right. Can you see it? Up, just below your battery. Click on it to go to settings. Good. Scroll down to notification. Yes, see it. Notifications. No, look at it. No, you just passed it. Go up a bit. Aha. Click on it. Aha. Okay, good. So click on all notifications. App notification. Sorry, app notification. The first one. Aha. So locate Akash. Okay, good. So this is your Akash app. So tap the name Akash. Tap the icon Akash. Aha, okay. So as with what I'm seeing on the screen now, his apps is actually defaulted to provide good notification. Okay. Now swipe for me again from up to down. So this is the third thing to look out for. Make sure that your notification is on. Now, can you see that your screen is a little bit congested? So what I would recommend for you is, if you're not following all this news instantly, press and hold them. Press and hold this news break. Press and hold it. Let me show you what to do. I hope every other person is following along. Press and hold this news break. Just one of them, any of them. Press and hold it. Click on turn off notification. Yes, click on turn off. So it's going to reduce the clumsy apps that will keep showing here. So if you are here as well, please just take out time and go through all those apps. Some is Opera Mini, Opera News, which other one? All those Epic browser, they come with all these new notifications. So for all the ones you're not using, please turn them off so that they will not congest your screen, because if tap to trade comes, you may not see it. And then by the time you see it, it may be late. Do you understand? So please, let's take note of that. Okay, so I think you stop sharing, but I believe you've gotten them, right? So this is just some of them. So one is, there was one other one I wanted us to check. That is in the same app on your phone. You go to apps. There is a place that your phone could actually be stopped from your app could be stopped from using data when it's on power saver mode. So because of that, when you leave the app, we're having feedbacks, and I know it's from your two devices. So maybe can you mute one of the devices? Okay. So when you come, let me just quickly show on my screen for iPhone users as well. So iPhone users, there's this special stuff we have called the focus mode. Once you put it on focus mode, it automatically enters the do not disturb mode. Sometimes you may not see it as do not disturb, you may see it as personal. Sometimes you may see it as work. Sometimes it may come as sleep. You understand? So what it means is on do not disturb mode. So if alert comes, it stacks them up and you will never see them. You may just come and see it after when you click on, okay, I always clear my own, and then when you click on the app itself, that's when maybe, or when you come to lock screen. So can you see? So what you do instead is come to settings. You can come to settings here, come to under notifications. Okay, here we have control. We call it control center. Okay, no, but that's not it. Come to notifications. So for this applies even for apps. So can you see, for me personally, I turn off all these apps. I don't need their notification. So please take out time. This is a money app we're talking about. Turn off all these apps that you don't need their notification, because they're the ones that keep stacking. And can you see, a cash notification just came now, but it was stacked. So if not that you're on the app or you come here, you will not see it. Do you understand? So please, let's take note of that. So one other thing is on the app, right? On the app, when you come to the app, for iPhone, you can see its count. You can put it as stack. No, this is not even it. So where we came the other time, apps, So when you come to Akash app, for example, when you come to Akash app, where is my Akash? Make sure that all of them are turned on. Make sure all of them, and then please check these two boxes, these two lines. Can you see? So what the first one means is that even when you leave the app, it will still be running. It will keep, that's what we call background refresh. But if not, if you leave the app, it stops. So you have to be logging in every time. Has anybody noticed that? It's because your background app refresh is turned off. If it's turned off, then you have to be logging in every time. Then again, even after all these things are up, right? I still also advise once in a while, just log in and make sure you're logged in, because sometimes if data is off for a long time, a cache app will automatically log you out. And if it logs you out, then it's like you're not active. So when notification comes, you may not receive it. So please take note. And then make sure all these three are up. So what I was trying to also say is, for those other apps that you don't really need, you can just come and uncheck them. You can uncheck especially this lock screen and notification center. You can leave banner. You can leave banner ads, but you can uncheck these two, so that the only Akash app will be showing on these two. Do you understand? So that even if you miss it on the notification, even if your phone is locked, you see it here. But the problem is when you have so many apps displaying, it will be hard for you to notice. Like this one now, look at what I'll do. I'll for iPhone, right? Swipe it to the right. Can you see? It will show you options. Press options, then click on turn off. That's it. Can you see? it will now allow you. If not, when you have so many of them clustering here, you'll be missing out on money apps. You understand? So that's just a little update I wanted to bring. I hope this is helpful. I think I'll hand over to our next speaker, which is Xavier. So Xavier, if you're here, please feel free to take it away from me. Okay, I don't know if it's here, but okay, good.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Trust you all doing great today. Thank you, Mr. Solomon, for that wonderful delivery. We super celebrate you. Thank you so much. So we'll be going over to Trade Locker right now to do a little recap on. Sorry, can you hear me? I didn't get that.
Xavier,
Yes, ma'am.
you're also taking them on trade management or how to manage their trades because of the next week challenge. A lot of them don't know how to manage trade.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'll be sharing my screen shortly now. Yes. Can we all see my screen now? Can we see my screen? Please, if you can see my screen, can you drop a 111? Okay. All right, perfect. All right. So TradeLocker is just like TradingView, but the only thing different here between TradingView and TradeLocker is in TradingView, we only analyze trades on TradingView, and you will not be able to take trades on TradingView except the broker you're using is a partner in TradingView. But here in TradeLocker, you can see it's the same interface with TradingView. Everything the same interface with TradingView. Now, the advantage of TradeLocker is we can actually place trades here on TradeLocker. We can actually place trades, set our stop losses, our take profits, and also change our lot sizes. Okay, so starting from the left here, as we have different tools, all the tools you need to analyze this financial market is here. No, the first one we have everything concerning lines. Here is where we get our trend lines, horizontal rays, and vertical lines. So this is what a trend line looks like. And secondly, you can also change the width of this line. You can change the color to any color of your choice. All right. And the next two we have here is Fibonacci. If you make use of Fibonacci retracements, this is where you're going to get the Fibonacci retracement. All the tools you're looking for to analyze this financial market is here on TradeLocker. Same thing with TradingView. Then we have the long and the short tool. So for example, let's say you want to maybe go long. When I say long, I actually mean if you're buying any asset, if you're buying maybe Euro USD, XAU USD, Gold USD, NZD USD longs. So this is what the long tool looks like. This area of this green part is our area of profit, while this red one is our area of loss. So if by means that price is doing this thing, going inside this green area, then you know that you're in profit. But when price starts dropping to this red zone here, it simply means that you are in loss until if that continues and closes below this, hold on. So if that continues and closes below this red box here, then your stop loss have been hit. Your stop loss have been hit. You automatically be exited from the trade. And if you're buying and it closes above this line, closes above this green line, simply means that you are in profit and your profit has been hit. Your target has been hit. Okay. So for short simply means when you're selling any position, either Euro USD, Gold USD, or any pair. So now because we are going down, that is why this green part is facing down and this is facing up. The stop loss is facing up. So same thing I explained with the long is the same thing for the short. So if price keeps doing this and closes below this our green part, your sell has been hit, your profit has been hit. But if price starts going against you and closes above this red box here, your stop loss has been hit. Your stop loss have been hit. So for you to, we have different pairs here. If you're using your laptop, or you just for you to bring out this watch list, you can come to this edge, double tap to bring out this watch list for you. And you can search for any instrument you're looking for. Let's look at USD JPY. USD JPY now. We are choosing Pro to open up USD JPY chart for us. Okay, so this is a chart on USD JPY. You do your analysis the way you want it, from the daily down to your entry time frame. Do your analysis the way you want it. So up here we have different time frames. We have different time frames starting from 1 second to 1 month. From 1 second to 1 month. So if you click on the 5 minutes, let this thing load up. Now here on the 5 minutes, all the candles here represent what happened in the last 5 minutes. All the candles here represent what happened in the last 5 minutes. If you click on the 1 hour, 1H, all the candles here represent what happened in the last 1 hour. Represents what happened in the last 1 hour. These are common. Same thing goes to the daily. All this green and red thing you're seeing here represents what happened, represents 1 day, each of them. So this green candle is yesterday, and this is today. This red one, small red one, is today. This is day before yesterday. Now if you look down, you can clearly see, look down around this zone, and clearly see 14 January 2025, you see 16 January 2025, 17 January 2025, 20th, 21, 22, and today 23rd. All right. So up here again, we have different types of charts. We have the candlestick, we have the line chart, we have lines with area, we have halo candles. Now, if you go to the bank or any financial institution, you see that this is what they use. Now, the reason why they are making use of this is to help them identify their swing highs and their swing lows properly without any problem. Without any problem to identify. So when you're done identifying your peaks and your lows, you can now switch to the candlestick. Can switch to the candlestick without any problems. Okay. So if you're trading indicators like moving averages, oscillator.
From the video that you sent me now, I noticed that some.
So if you're just joining the call, kindly mute. Linear bands, all these indicators, this is where you're going
talking about, and you were saying don't mind him. You don't know how I want them to rub the wall neat. I don't want any mortar protruding. Let everything.
Can you guys hear me?
Let everything flat with your block. Is Chris there? Let me call him.
Can you guys hear me? Please, if you can hear me, can you drop a 111 on the chat box? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, please sound that.
We can hear.
Yeah, please, from the video that I saw, I'm not satisfied with some of those.
Chairman, please, can you mute?
Please, I like my
Chairman, please, can you
blog.
mute?
They rub it and they rub it.
Sandpaper is the host. Sandpaper is the
mortar.
host. She can mute him.
I don't like mortar.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Xavier.
It's done.
Thank you. So if you're trading indicators, this is where we're going to see all the indicators you're looking for. Starting from moving averages, Bollinger Bands, all these volume indicators. Now let's use moving average as an example. Moving averages. So to bring out all the types of moving averages we have. You see, there are lots of them. To bring out all the moving averages we have. So let's choose moving average exponential. Now immediately I clicked on it, you can see there is a tiny blue line here. There is a tiny blue line. That is my moving average indicator, and you can change the settings of this indicator to your preferred settings once you're done analyzing, once you're done backtesting your settings. You can change the color. Let this come up. You can change the color. Let's use yellow. Clearly see now the color have changed to yellow. All right. If you have any special input or any special one that you've backtested and see how it's going, you can change the length maybe to 13. You can change it to 13 and smoothing line to 13 as well. Now, depending on the way you backtested your moving average or the way you've backtested any indicator you're using, and you clearly see that it's working for you, you can make those changes here. Okay. So the next one I have here is, you can clearly see this camera icon. You can clearly see this camera icon. Now this is where this helps take a screenshot of your chart or to download automatically to your laptop. If I click on this now, to bring up this dialog box for us, we have download image, we have copy image, we have copy link, open in a new tab, and tweet image. So if you click on download image, automatically the image will be downloaded to your device. Click on copy image to be copied to your clipboard, then you go to anywhere you want to paste it and go and paste it there without no stress, no hassle. Okay, so for you to do a full screen, so just click on this to give you the full screen mode. You can click on it back, it goes to the normal one. Now, if you want to place trade, are you guys seeing this small dialog box? You guys seeing this small dialog box, right?
Yes,
Click
yes,
on,
we can.
okay. All right, so click on this small arrow here to bring up this drop down for you. To bring out this drop down for you. Now let's use this USD JPY as an example. Let's say I want to buy this USD JPY now. I'm actually looking out for the buys. I bought before, but this spike took me out, and now it's now going to my direction. I'll now go and bring my long 2. I have my stop loss just below this low. Just below this low. I'm going to make use of pending limit. Now, I take profit. Should be 1:2. 1:2. So now I want to buy this USD JPY. So remember, this red line here is our stop loss, right? And this green one is our area of profit. Okay, so the value of this red line is 156.153. So I'll click on this cell, 156.153. Now it's showing me how much I'm risking, which is $99.39. And my profit is 157. 157.052. Now you can see my profit is 187. So I'm buying. Now, see there are dotted lines here. See this dotted line? See this dotted line? You see this dotted line here, right? So this dotted line with red, this dotted red line is my stop loss, while this dotted green line here is my profit, my take profit. So whenever price goes like this and closes above this, then my profit is hit. But if price starts doing like this and closes below here, then my stop loss is hit. My stop loss is hit. All right. So I've shown you guys how to take trades and how to navigate Trade Locker. So for pending limit, most of the signal, the trade alerts coming from Akash, we have tap to trade and we have trade alert. So if you go to trade alert, that is where they are going to give you entry price and stop loss. This is how you're going to go about it. Just click on this pending. Click on this pending, then copy the entry price there of any asset you're looking at. Paste it here. If it's a buy setup or if it's a sell setup, if you sell, you click on the sell. You can see that this thing have changed to sell. If it's buy, you click on the buy. This will change to buy. Then put your stop loss and put your profit. So when you're done, click on buy stop. Just click. It can be buy limit, it can be sell limit. But the reason why this is showing, okay, it's now buy stop. The reason why it showed me buy stop before was price. Whenever price is below, whenever your candle is below price, you're making use of buy stop. So you're expecting price to get to that place and automatically trigger you in. But if you're using a limit, for example, buy limit, now you're expecting price to come down to where you want to buy from. Then once price is at that that current position you want to execute from, automatically they will trigger you into the market. Okay, that is the difference between instant execution and pending orders. Okay, so this is currently running in profit now of $6.77, $7 profit now. All right. So this is basically how you can be able to navigate your trade locker with ease. Navigate trade locker with ease without any problems. So if you have any question, once it's time for question, you can raise your hand and ask your questions. Hello, ma'am. Are you still with us? Hello? Alida? I think she's busy.
Can we start
Mr. Solomon?
asking questions?
Okay. Mr. Solomon, are you still on the call? Mr. Solomon, are you still on the call? Okay, I guess they are not on the call. So if you have any question, please kindly ask your question.
That's moving.
Okay. I think we lost her.
You were talking about moving average exponential. So what I want to find out, what is the moving average? What's the purpose of the moving average?
Okay, these indicators gives you an extra edge. If you're expecting a buy from the market, maybe any indicator you're using, you can use that indicator for extra confirmations that price will go to your direction.
Okay, thank you.
With the help of indicators, you can know when to enter the trade and you can know when to exit the trade. But one thing you should know about indicators is they lag. They happen when indicators data comes when price have already left or have already done the major moves. That is when your indicator is going to give you maybe a buy signal or a sell signal. Most important thing for you is to understand how price action really works. So in a short word, indicators gives you extra confirmation.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. So Ms. Ronke can go on and ask your question.
Okay, good afternoon, and thank you for everything.
Good afternoon, ma'am. You're welcome.
Yes. My question is about the live session with Brent yesterday. Is it okay for me to ask about that?
I was not on the call the last session. I think the question should be directed to either Mr. Solomon or Ms. Shampepe.
Okay. Should I go ahead? I think Auntie Shampepe is on this call.
Yeah, I think, yeah, she's on the call. Go ahead with the question.
Okay. Now, he said that we should secure 1% a day and target 2% a day. Now, so assume maybe we have a take profit that closes at 1%, and then the other goes on to the 2%. But something he said was what baffled me. Yes, yes, sir.
Shampepe will not be in a position to answer that question. That was said by Brand Badel on his training. Join him today by 8 a.m. specific time when he's doing his session on live, then you ask him that question.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, so do we have any other question?
Hello. Questions have been sent for a repeat on the explanation of pending order.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
That pending order, you say when a trade alert is given, a pending order is followed, is also there.
Please, are you making use of a headset? Are you making use of a headset or an AirPod?
iPad.
Your voice is very faint.
I'm
straining to hear.
Send the question on the chat.
Okay. Let me look at the chat then. So while I'm looking at the chat, Ms. Shade, you can go on and ask your question.
Yes, I was going to tell you there was a question on the chat that I would like to know. I have an answer for from.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I have 2 questions here on the chat. Can you stop the trade on a demo account when it's obviously going the other way? Yes, obviously you can stop. You can close your trades at any time. If I want to close my trade now, the only thing I just need to do is just click on this X something here. You see, boldly written close position.
Okay, so continuation of that question, sir. If it was a tap to trade, if it's going the other direction, can you close that one as well?
Yeah, you can close your trade at any time, even if it's a tap to trade, but it's always good to allow your trade play out, not just rushing to close the trade. Allow the trade either to hit stop loss or to hit profit, because most of the times, you due to adrenaline rush and due to fear of missing out, FOMO, you rush and close a trade that is meant to go to your direction because you're seeing minus 20, minus 50, you rush and close the trade. Before you know it, the trade will start reversing to the direction it was meant to go before. So it's always good to allow trade play out, either hit your stop loss or hit your profits. It's not good to close your trades when they are still on.
Okay, so in that situation, that was my thoughts, because that's what I found out from the academy, the study. But I have not seen where, especially when it's an educator that, send the trade to you, like the tap to trade, I was with the assumption that, okay, if they're looking at it, they can take care of it. I don't have to watch anything. So I left it. I saw it when it was just like minus $82. By the time I woke up this morning, it was like minus 800 and something. I'm like, what? How did I let this happen? I should have closed this thing before I slept. But I was not sure. Just exactly what you said is what I was thinking. Let it play itself out. Let it play itself out. So anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
That was my question. Now I know.
All right now.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So, Mr. Ajayi Peters, you're asking I should repeat the pending order. That is one of the reasons why the videos are recorded, but I'll just have to, go through it again. So, for pending orders, click on this box. Now switch to pending. Then if you've copied out your entry price, maybe you go to Trade Alert and they gave you an entry price on gold. You copy the entry price and paste it here. You can clearly see the root price. The root price here. Place it here. If it's a buy limit, then leave it on buy. If it's a sell limit, put it on sell. Okay, then you put your stop loss. That stop loss you copied from your Trade Alert, you come and paste it here. Same thing goes with take profit. Then down here is where you put your lot size, the lot size you want to use. You can choose to use 0.1, or 0.01, depending on your equity. Depending on your equity. So when you're done, just click on buy limit. Just click on buy limit. And whenever price comes down to that entry price, automatically you'll be triggered into the market. All right, so I hope this helps. So the next question I have here says, please, what is the difference between market and pending orders? So market order is you're going straight into the market immediately. It's an instant execution. While pending orders is you're expecting price to get to a certain level that you feel like price is going to get to, then you set your limit there, either your buy limit or your sell limit. Whenever price gets to that place, automatically you'll be triggered into the market. But the market order, the moment you're clicking buy or sell, you are already in the market. The moment you're clicking buy or sell, you're already in the market. So that's the difference between instant execution and pending orders. Mr. Mujishola, I hope I've answered your question. And also Mr. Ajayi Peters, I hope I've answered your question, sir. Are you guys with me? All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. So do we have any other question? Okay, please go on with your question.
Okay. Thank you very much for all you do.
Yeah, you're welcome. I think you have two devices. Can you mute one, please? Because of the echo, so we can hear you clearly.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. It's better.
Okay. Is it every trade taken on Trade Locker that the result goes to your challenge account? If, for example, a person takes a tap to trade parameters, trade alert parameters, and come and paste it, use it on a Trade Locker, does the result go to your challenge account?
Yeah, the Trade Locker is a challenge account. So once you copy the trade alert, go to your Trade Locker and paste it there. Either if the alert is pending limits, you make use of the pending limits. So basically, the Trade Locker is for your challenge.
Yeah, my question is, if you take a trade alert parameter and come and paste it here, is it okay? Is it right?
Yeah, it's very right. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So I got another question from the chat box. It says, all right, Mr. Ezekiel, kindly unmute and ask your question.
Okay, sorry, it's just a contribution to what the last questions I was asked.
Okay.
On that trade alerts, somehow the way the whole academy, the program and program is designed, we actually needed to stick to the tap to trade to for the evaluation, that is for the challenge account. So, and most of us are on this call. This is the level up call for 12. Most of us are rookies. So rookies are not advised to experiment, especially on your challenge account. If you're experimenting on your challenge account, imagine you have $200,000 and you're experimenting with that. What an asset you are experimenting with. So just like our facilitators, he's been, giving us some huge value here. For your challenge account, if you want to go and be picking trade alert and be putting there, while it is not recommended that we should use trade alert to work on the challenge account, we should use tap to trade. Because tap to trade most time is just like TP1, and trade alert will have up to like TP4. Again, too, chairman has told us here that we should stick to just TP1, and trade alert is just, it captures that very tap to trade rather. Tap to trade captures that TP1 most times. So what Brent Badel taught yesterday, it also opened our eyes to how we need to work with the challenge account. So if what you want to do on your challenge account is somewhat you doing beyond what is recommended, it sounds to me like you're bringing in some sort of experimenting. So what you have on trade alert, I would suggest, is a suggestion. I'm not a pro here. Our chairman is here. He can add his voice, sir. So I would suggest trade alert, go use it on your demo account or on your live account on MT4 or on MT5, and allow tap to trade to deal with the challenge account on Trade Locker. That's how I understand it, and that's what was recommended, So that's my contribution. Thank you very much, sir. Our facilitator, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for that wonderful explanation. I really appreciate. Thank you, Mr. Ezekiel. So, Ms. Shade said, can you speak on buy limits, please? Okay, now, so let's take, for example, this thing that I just drew here. You can clearly see that price is going up, right? You can clearly see that price is going up, and we want to join these buys. And we want to join these buys, okay? So we're expecting price to come down. We're expecting price to come down right here before the continuation of the buys. So what we are going to do is, since looking from the past data, we have price coming down before going up again, coming down before going up again. So basically giving us a series of higher highs and higher lows. Now, for us to make use of the buy limit, we want to join this trade, and we know for sure that price is definitely going to come down, give us a higher low before continuing the up movement. Okay, so we did all our technical analysis alongside with the fundamental analysis as well, and we figured out that price is going to come down to this horizontal line I have here. The price is going to come down to this horizontal line I have here. All right, so I'll now copy this price here, 154.095, as my buy limit. So whenever price comes down to this place, automatically you have been triggered into the market and now expecting the continuation of these buys. So buy limit is maybe you're a very busy person and you can't just sit on the screen waiting for price to come down to where you want to go in from. You can just make use of the buy limit. That's just the work of the buy limit, giving you flexible to do other things, because you've already set your price. Now, whenever price comes down to that place, they should automatically trigger you into the market. Same thing goes with sell limits. Okay. I hope these have answered your question with this. I hope I've answered your question with these illustrations, man.
Hello.
Okay, Mr. Ezekiel. Yes, Mr. Peter.
Yeah, I'm here. You said that the trade lot, the hard day, particularly the chart, is similar to that of the trading week. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I compared the two, and there were differences this morning. In fact, yesterday I started observing.
What are the differences, sir?
Yes, like there was a trade alert on BTC, and the previous day low and previous day high of trade view and trade alert were different. While the trading view was the price was going down, the trade blocker, the price was going up. And I experimented and
Which
I
time
saw that
frame?
that is a day's time frame and a 4-hour time frame.
Okay, let's do that
And
now.
I picked the
Let's
price,
let's
the
hold
alert
on.
on the.
Let's do that now. Hold on. Let's do that now. I need to stop sharing and then share my entire screen. So I'll show you both TradingView and TradeLocker. You can see my screen now, right? So this is TradeLocker. This is TradeLocker. Okay.
Yes.
We have this low here. Just look at this interface. Just look at the entire interface. Look at the entire interface. Okay, so let me go to TradingView. So we have these tools here. Same thing with TradeLocker. We have these tools. We have our time frames here. We have the charts, types of charts, candles, halo candles, lines with area. We have indicators, okay? Now, this is the watch list. So the low on USD JPY, we have the low on USD JPY here, 156212. $15626, just a slight difference because they are different brokers. So the broker I'm looking at here is FX Pro Major. While in TradingView, I'm looking at Onada.
Okay, so you are admitting that different brokers may bring that variance.
Yes, but for the interface is the same thing. It's just a slight, maybe slight changes because of the brokers. No, some brokers you get to see a gap, some you won't see a gap.
When I put that alert, I discovered that TradingView was okay. TradeLocker later changed the parameters. Well, I understand.
All right. So, Mr. EM Dreams, kindly unmute and ask your questions, please. Sorry, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I said, I normally receive alert for app and TTT. But
So are you making use of a headset or a AirPod?
No.
Your voice is breaking. I don't know if it's from my end or from your end, but continue, please.
Okay. So if I approve it will still give another app.
Still can't hear you. Still can't hear you. Can you like drop the question on the chat box?
Okay.
I think that will be better.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, yeah, it's perfect now. It's perfect. I can hear you now.
I said, anytime I received message for TTT, when I approve it, it will still repeat. I'll still approve it. It will repeat it not less than 4 or 5 times. So I don't know whether it's normal or abnormal.
I think this question should be directed to Mr. Solomon. Yeah, I think the question should be directed with Mr. Solomon or our chairman.
Okay.
They will do justice to it.
So I don't know whether Mr. Solomon is on the call.
Mr. Solomon, are you here?
Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, Chairman Ure is on the call.
Okay.
Delete the app and download a new one.
Okay.
So when you delete it, check it, then let me know if it's okay.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Do we have any other question? Do you have any other question? Okay, in absence of no other question, I will hand over to Chairman Uriel now to continue from where I stopped. Hello, sir, you can take over now. Hello.
All right, Xavier, thank you so much. Great value you bring to the community. We're so grateful for your presence. We're so grateful
Thank you so much, sir.
you bring. And a very special thank you to you. And of course, a very special thank you to Mr. David for giving you the permission to always hop on this call whenever the need arises. We appreciate you. Everyone, let's put some 444. You got value today. Let's celebrate greatness. Let's celebrate a heart of service. Let's celebrate a gentleman with a heart of gold who is always available and willing to bring value to each and every one of us. We're so grateful for his heart of service. We're so grateful for the fact that he's always there willing to serve. Service to many leads to greatness. We don't take it for granted. We don't count it as a right, it's a privilege. So we celebrate him. So let me know.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, sir. Is there any question? If not, we'll be bringing this call to an end today. And I'll admonish each and every one of us to go back and watch this recording. It's on my YouTube channel. I'm going to upload it now because on Monday, we will be starting fully the challenge. That's why we took time today to run you through TradeLocker so you understand how TradeLocker goes, especially those on the elites. So any question, let me go ahead and stop this recording or leave it, let them ask questions, it's fine. EM Dreams, your hands are still up. I've answered your question, or is it that you have another question? EM Dreams.
Sorry, it was a previous one. Let me get it done.
All right, that's fine, sir. All right, so we will be bringing this recording to a stop. Azomta, were you raising your hands? So tonight, 9 p.m., let me go ahead and stop the recording.